Did you know that beef, a staple in many diets, can pose certain risks for people over 50? Now, that's a statement that might raise some eyebrows. After all, we've been told time and again about the nutritional benefits of beef. It's a fantastic source of animal protein, packed with beneficial amino acids, vitamins, and trace elements. It's a low-fat food, high in iron, zinc, and B vitamins that are key to bolstering the immune system. Plus, it contains L-carnitine, which is recommended for weight loss. However, like with many things in life, there's another side to this story. As nutritious as beef is, it can also cause digestive problems. If you're someone who struggles with gout or kidney stones, you might want to exercise some caution. The high purine content of beef can exacerbate these conditions. Now here's where we get to the crux of the matter. For those over the age of 50, the risks associated with beef consumption become even more pronounced. As we age, our bodies change, and certain foods that were once beneficial can become problematic. Beef, unfortunately, falls into this category. According to a comprehensive study by the National Institutes of Health, there's a clear link between red meat consumption and cardiovascular disease in older adults. And when we say cardiovascular disease, we're talking about heart attacks, strokes, and other serious health problems. Moreover, there is growing evidence to suggest that beef could potentially promote the growth of tumors in older individuals. This might sound alarming, but it's crucial to note that these risks are associated with high consumption rates. So, for healthy individuals, it's recommended to eat beef no more than 3 times a week. And for those over 50, it's best to limit it to once a week. So, while beef may be a delicious part of your meals, it might be time to reconsider its place in your diet if you're over 50. But how exactly does beef impact your heart health? Let's delve into the science behind it. Beef, like many foods, has its pros and cons. On the one hand, it's a rich source of protein, packed full of essential amino acids, vitamins, and trace elements. It's a low-fat meat, high in iron, zinc, and B vitamins, all of which can bolster your immune system. But on the other hand, beef has a high saturated fat content, a factor that can contribute to increased cholesterol levels. Now, cholesterol isn't inherently bad. In fact, it's necessary for our bodies to function properly. However, when you have too much of it in your blood, it can stick to the walls of your arteries, forming a hard substance called plaque. Over time, this plaque can narrow your arteries, limiting the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your organs. This condition, known as atherosclerosis, is a major risk factor for heart disease. A study by the American Heart Association found a correlation between red meat consumption and increased heart disease risk. The study examined the dietary habits of thousands of adults over several years. It found that those who consumed red meat more than 3 times a week had a significantly higher risk of heart disease than those who ate it less frequently. Now, this doesn't mean you should completely eliminate beef from your diet, but it does mean you should be mindful of how much you're eating, especially if you're over the age of 50. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing saturated fats, making it even more important to limit our intake. L-carnitine, a nutrient found in beef, has been recommended for weight loss. But while this nutrient might assist in shedding pounds, it doesn't negate the potential cardiovascular risks associated with high beef consumption. In conclusion, while beef can be a part of a healthy diet, it's crucial to balance its consumption with other nutrient-rich foods, and to be mindful of portion sizes. The evidence is clear. Regular consumption of beef can increase your risk of heart disease, especially if you're over 50. The dangers of beef don't stop at heart disease. There's another risk you should be aware of: cancer. Today, we delve into the intricate link between red meat consumption, specifically beef, and the increased risk of certain types of cancer. Beef, as we know, is a rich source of animal protein and essential nutrients. However, it also contains components that could potentially contribute to the development of cancer. One of these is heme iron, a type of iron found only in meat, particularly red meat. While iron is an important nutrient, heme iron has been associated with modifications in the colon that may promote cancer. Next up on the list is the process of cooking beef. High-temperature cooking methods like grilling or barbecuing can lead to the formation of certain chemicals on the meat's surface, including polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and heterocyclic amines. These chemicals have been shown in laboratory studies to cause changes in DNA that may increase the risk of cancer. But it's not just about what's in beef or how it's cooked, it's also about how much of it we consume. In a report published by the World Health Organization, red meat was classified as a Group 2A carcinogen, meaning it probably causes cancer in humans. The report noted that the risk of colorectal cancer could increase by 17% for every 100 grams of red meat consumed daily. And this is not just a statistical anomaly. Numerous studies have confirmed a significant association between high consumption of red meat and increased risk of colorectal cancer. Furthermore, links have been suggested with other types of cancer such as pancreatic and prostate. It's also worth noting that the risk can be higher for individuals over the age of 50. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at repairing the damage caused by the harmful components found in beef, making us more susceptible to diseases, including cancer. The risks are real. If you're over 50, consuming beef regularly could increase your risk of developing cancer. While it's not about completely eliminating beef from your diet, it's about understanding the potential risks and making informed dietary choices. Moderation, as they say, is key. So what can you do to protect your health as you age? Well, one approach is to reconsider your consumption of beef. While beef does offer beneficial nutrients like iron, zinc, and B vitamins, it's also associated with certain health risks, particularly for individuals over the age of 50. Consider reducing your beef intake and exploring healthier alternatives. Lean poultry and fish are excellent sources of animal protein, without the potential drawbacks of beef. Plant-based proteins such as lentils, chickpeas, and tofu can also be wonderful additions to your diet. Remember, moderation is key. Occasional beef consumption can still be part of a balanced diet. It's about making thoughtful choices that support your overall health. As you age, these choices become even more crucial. It's not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Your health is in your hands. Make the choice to protect it by rethinking your diet and reducing your beef consumption.